Hey guys, it's November 3rd here in Connecticut, 2018. And this is the time of year when I put my radio control planes away and I start looking for something to do inside. One of the things that I've really enjoyed just about all my life since I was about 10 years old is slot cars. Specifically the AFX slot cars. When I was a kid, it was Aurora AFX. Now it's Tomy AFX. Tomy, the Japanese toy company, owns the name AFX. And the company Race Masters here in the U.S. Has control of the AFX name. But if you had a set when you were a kid, you're thinking of getting into slot cars again, maybe HO slot cars, which is what these are. They're the 1/64th size cars, about the size of a Hot Wheel or a Matchbox car. This set in particular, Super International, is a 4-lane set. It's got 25 running feet of track. It comes with 4 absolutely beautiful F1 cars on their latest Mega G Plus chassis. One of the other features is that it's got 2 power packs, one for each lane that you plug into the wall. There they are right there. And on the side of these, it has a switch for beginner, intermediate, and expert, so you can control the amount of voltage going to the track. It helps new drivers and inexperienced drivers keep the car on the track. And then as you progress in your skill and your confidence, you can flip from beginner to intermediate to advanced and really get up to full speed. And these cars are fast. I mean, they're just a blur. You get 4 pistol grip style controllers. They got a nice long cord on them. These are specifically tuned for the Mega G Plus chassis. I don't know what exactly that involves, but they did some work so that the controllers work better with the motor that's in these cars. There are 18 possible layouts that you can build with the track that's in this box. You don't have to buy anything else. You can set up 18 different layouts, and they are all 4-lane layouts, so you can run 4 cars at once. There's a picture of the different layouts that are possible. South Africa, Mexico, Brazil, Spain, San Marino, Monaco, Canada, France, the U.S., England, and a bunch of others. But you can see there's some pretty cool layouts on here, and some of them are, really, really challenging. So they do take different areas. Some take a 4x8 sheet of plywood. Some take a little more. If you have a ping pong table, that'll work really well. Let me flip this around, and we'll give you a look at some of the contents there. I'm not going to read those off to you, but I'll just let you take a look at those. That's everything that's in the box, including the 4 Mega G Plus cars listed right there. Now, the 4 cars that are pictured on the box, a lot of times when I was younger, you'd see a couple cars on the box. And Aurora, it was just the heyday of slot cars back in the 70s, early mid 70s, into the late 70s. But sometimes you would open the box and you'd get a different car than what was pictured. I've never seen any of the sets come from Tomy AFX, and I've had just about all of them or seen all of them. And they always come with the cars that are on the box art. You can visit the website, www.afxracing.com. Just about all their sets, not all their cars. They don't update the website as much as I'd like to see them update it. But there is some cool stuff and some cool videos on there that you can watch. The set is right there. You can see it. Part number 21018. I think that this set is still their flagship set, the Super International. It retails for about $280 street price, shipped to your door, and every once in a while you'll find it a little cheaper on eBay. But it's got the Mega G Plus chassis. You can see that it's got a can style motor and a little circuit board right there. These run super smooth. The improved controller, and they just plug into the track. There's no wiring, bare wires and screws and all that stuff like some of the older guys may remember from when they were a kid. Real high-tech pickup shoes. Here's a closer look at the controller with the tri-power. And you can see right there you've got beginner, intermediate, and expert. And there's just a little switch right there that you can throw real easily. In my opinion, in my experience, decades of messing around with HO slot tracks and different slot cars, working in hobby shops and so on and so forth. The AFX track, specifically the Tomy AFX track, that this newer sectional track is, it just plugs in together really, really nice. Great contacts, no dead spots in the track. When you first set up the track, you might have the car slugging around a little bit, but after it makes a few laps, the rails get nice and clean from any residue that's on from the manufacturing process, and the track just runs really, really well. You give it a wipe down with just a clean, like microfiber towel. If you have a cat or animals, you might want to put an attachment on the vacuum, and if you get any heavy hair or carpet fuzz, get that off the track, because that'll get into the gears. The other thing with the AFX, I think that they have absolutely the best selection of track sections, cars, all that stuff that you can add on. I mean, they got the bank curve, the chicanes, hairpins, crisscross. I don't really like the crisscross, it seems, and the squeeze track causes more problems than it's worth. But all different sections from 15s, 9s, 6s, and I think that's a 3. Most of those are included in this set, but there is no bank curve in this set. And then the detailing on the cars is absolutely amazing. Some of the new cars that are coming out, that are out now, some of this is called Tampo, Tampo, the printing process or the painting process that goes into these cars. Some of these cars can take up to 4 days to complete the graphics process. So absolutely incredible detail on these cars, from the molding to individual pieces and all the Tampo work, from the racing stripes and even pinstripes. And you got to remember, this car is only the size of a Matchbox car. So, like I said, this one's about $300. It is 4-lane, comes with everything you could possibly need. You can add on to it. You can run, if you have Tyco slot cars, your old Thunderjets, some of the Wizard Extreme, the Storm cars, just about any HO car your life likes. If you got a Hot Wheels set or something like that, which I think is Tyco, you can run all those on this track without fear. So if you've got some old Magna Traction cars or whatever you got, you dug up out of the basement from when you were a kid, you can throw some new tires on them, clean them up a little bit, maybe some pickup shoes, and get them back on the track and really take a trip down memory lane. Now, for those of you that don't want to jump in and spend $300 on a 4-lane set, I pulled this up on Amazon. Here's another Tomy AFX set. This is supercars. I think that these are Ford GT40s, also on the Mega G Plus chassis. A few different track layouts, but that one's $134.99 plus shipping. You could probably find it a little less if you look around. It is, we're coming in up on Christmas. So you don't want to wait too long. And then for the NASCAR fans, they got the Stalker Challenge. Again, you got a tri-oval and oval, some different layouts there. It comes with 2 Mega G cars with some really cool looking bodies. $129 plus 20 shipping. I think I saw this one recently for $115 new, shipped to your door on eBay. And then this is the Giant Raceway. I think that they might be discontinuing this. $319, so it's just a touch more with $15 shipping, just a little bit more than the Super International. But this sets up into a 62-foot layout. It's got 2 of the screaming fast Mega G Plus cars. It's got the power pack that I described earlier, where it's beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So there are some options there. I've even seen smaller sets that are just like a small figure 8. You can always add on to those. Those I've seen anywhere between like $80 and $100. And they come with everything: cars, track, guardrail, controllers, power pack. So just wanted to share that with everybody. If you're thinking of getting back into slot cars, or you're thinking of getting maybe your kids or your grandkids into slot car racing, after, like I said, decades of experience, I really recommend the AFX sets as being one of the best for performance, all-inclusive, excellent track, excellent cars, great parts support, excellent customer service. Just, I don't think it can be beat. So, wanted to share that with everybody. And it is a great hobby for the winter months when it's cold outside and you're looking for something to do and some friendly competition. All right, guys, this is Will from Slot Sliders. Thanks for checking out the video. Give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It only takes a second. And if you like the video and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Take care, guys. See you at the track.